And we are live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a very, very short stream, half an hour if at most. Um, yeah, just didn't get round to it. Well, not didn't get round to it. Woke up on time and just had to deal with a bunch of admin stuff as yeah. Um, but anyway. Who am I and what am I doing here? My name is Dominic Mondesi. I write science fiction and fantasy. If you've been following me, I'm writing book three of Destroyer of Gods. Um, book one, which looks like so, is up on pre-order. It's a fantasy epic uh progression fantasy lit RPG, all in that space. If you love any of those sort of books such as Cradle, Dungeon Crawler Carl, Iron Prince, any of those books, then this book is for you. It is. I'm a fan of anime. I'm a fan of just epic shit, and this book is the most epicest of epicus. um, yeah, I really love this series. I love writing this series. Um, I love writing this series so much. But if you are a fan of sci-fi, I've also got this bad boy out at the moment, Echoes of a Lone Wolf, a dedication to my grandmother. Amazing book. Very hard book to write. Part myself in that book, but if sci-fi is more your thing, Dune, Mandalorian, then this book is for you. But I am not going to ramble on too much longer because I have only about half an hour. I'm probably going to, if I'm honest with you, do more editing and more getting into the world than anything else. But we'll see how we get on. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you lot. I can't get into this today. I just can't get into it for whatever reason. Well, a few reasons to be fair. One, I'm not feeling the story, as in the direction. I need to think of where to go in this first act. Yeah, I need to think of where to go in this first act, sorry. And what path to best take. And two, I'm still having a little bit of, I want to say, emotional dump, but that's not the right word. That sounds disgusting. Emotional, I don't know. Um, Emotional something on the other with this book here. Yeah, I've not felt the same since this book's come out. I'm not too sure why. Um, but yeah, I'm not feeling the story at the moment for Destroyer. I might have to come back, have a think about it a couple of days, and see where to best go, where to best take it. So I might do maybe some writing offline, but yeah, today I am getting nothing out of it. Sometimes the best thing to do is take a step back and go for a walk and just think about the direction you want to go to. In the past, I've always tried to force the creative art and just hammer and hammer away instead of looking at it for what it is, and that is an creative endeavor. But yeah, I'm not too sure if it's the story itself or if it's I'm still feeling a way about Echoes of a Lone Wolf. Um, either way, either way, I'm being a very artsy fartsy at the moment. Um, and that's not normally me. Normally, I can just get on with it, but for some reason, there's something in the background that is blocking me from proceeding for something. It's not going as smoothly as I want it to go. And maybe it's because normally when I am in a universe, I just write right into that universe until it's over. But where I have had to go from writing two books in Destroyer, um, back to back. Or sorry, no, let me start that again. Writing one book in Destroyer, pausing it, then going back to Echoes, pausing that, and then going back to Destroyer after I got my deal, finishing book one and book two, and then going back to Echoes and finishing that. So in a 3 year time span, I've hopped and jumped from basically two different genres, two different books, regards to feeling wise. One more grief stricken, one fun and rambunctious and dark. And I finished this, and this has left me out hollow. Echoes of a Lone Wolf. Yeah. So I'm trying to get the rambunctious and fun back in this book, and it's not coming as I would like it to. And this video is more for myself than anything else, so I can look back in the future and see and almost document the process, because I've never documented the process of how I write books before. I've just done it in a lonely car park in a car, which sounds weird as fuck, but that's how I normally write books. Is yeah, that's how I write books, is documenting everything. No, sorry, that's how I write books. Writing it in isolation. But I'm trying to document the process for future creatives, people who are watching this who want to write a book, and just future me to see the how my creative process. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not getting anything out of. It's like getting blood out of stone. So I am gonna take a little breather. I'll hopefully come back tomorrow, and then see how we get on. But anyway, um, that is probably a bunch of rambling from. If you're a creative, you understand. If you're a human being, you'll understand. But sometimes the story isn't storying, and sometimes you just got to take a step back. But anyway, lots of love. I will see you guys later on. Big kiss. Mwah.